Studio.com. Here's the web address up here, and you'll just go in, and usually it'll come up as a tutorial that you can see, so I'd encourage you to do that if you've never made one. And then basically what I like to do is just go down the row. It's that simple to just go down the row and get started. So I'm going to start by creating my trigger image. I'll just click on it. These are all the trigger images that I've created. So basically all you have to do is click on add. You'll name your trigger image, so I'll just name it test. I don't usually worry about coordinates, and I just go and browse for an image on my computer. Let's say I wanted this to be my image. Click on it. It may not work because it's not a good image, but let's try it because I want you to see that anyway. Test. Always give it a description. That's pretty important. Let's see what it says because it may not like this image. Once you click on save, it'll come up as you can work with the masking and all that. I don't typically worry about it, but you can. Well, it seemed to like this one okay, so that's all right. So I can close it out, and then I can go into my overlays, and I'll just click on my overlay, and let's just say I wanted to add this as my overlay, or I want to add a new one. It doesn't really matter. It's the same process. I can go in, I can add a video, I can add an image, I can add a 3D model. It's whatever I want to add. I'm not going to add anything. I'm just going to use one that I already have, but no, that's just how it works. And let's say I'll use that one as my overlay. Go to channels, and I can add a channel. Usually I like to add a channel for every unit I make. So I could add a channel. I'm not going to, but all you have to do is just call it test. I could describe whatever I want. I can make it public or private, whatever. Best to make it public if you want your students to see it. And then I can also add an image to that to make it work as well. Because you see how these all have images that go with it. So I'll just use this as my channel. So now I want to create an aura. The first thing that I need to do is I need to just click on add, and I'm just going to call it test and find a trigger image. It doesn't look like, oh, there it is. There's test. So there's my trigger image. I'm going to put it on Tech with Jen's channel. I'm not going to give it any time restrictions. I'm going to add an overlay. I'll just click on, I'll just do that butterfly overlay. And then when the overlay is double tapped or single, it could be just tapped, that it would make it full screen if I wanted to. I can also add an action where when this is double tapped, when it's tapped, it will actually add a video. So I could just put any video I wanted to on there. And I won't do that now, but I could go to YouTube, just add the URL, or a website or whatever. So let's just say, I'm just going to do this really quick. I just wanted to send someone to my blog. I could do that. And then I'll just save it.